Hi friends, and welcome back to Gardening Suburbia. My name is Amanda. I'm a homesteader here in Cincinnati, Ohio, Zone 6. It is late September. It has been a few weeks since I have put any type of content out on the internet. This season has been hard. It's been growth, experience. It's been a lot of just kind of setting things down and letting it just be. So this year was my first full year doing market booths as in selling things to people. So I've really had to kind of juggle a lot of things. And this season, with the passing of my dog and just all of the obligations and things I had signed myself up for, my garden kind of took a back seat. And for the past few weeks, so has making content. Now, while content had taken a backseat, I don't want to set it down completely, because I really do enjoy making videos and putting them on the internet and getting to interact with a whole bunch of fun and friendly and kind people from all different walks of life. So making a short video today, just to pop in, say hi. How are you guys? How are you doing? How's your garden doing? Hopefully better than mine. So the garden, she's a beautiful monster, a beautiful mess. She is still providing. I am just not really tending to her. So right now, I think what I have, well, actually, instead of telling you guys, I'm gonna walk you guys around and just show you what I have. So currently, we've got a mess of tomatillos. I had gifted a big bag of these to my sister, but there is tons. Nope. All right, back to business. Phone calls are done. So we have a bunch of tomatillos. It is starting to get colder here in Cincinnati, so things are kind of dying back because it's kind of chilly, but I probably should just come through here. Actually, I might harvest some of these and take them to my friends that I work with. They will be extremely happy to get some tomatillos. Alongside this giant tomatillo bush that reseeds every year, I have sweet potatoes, which is what all of these guys are, which I did harvest one recently on accident because I don't know if you've been here, we put in a potato tower right here, which did produce potatoes, but not very many. So the potato tower that we put in, I don't think that it got enough water. Potatoes really need consistent, good waterings. And being that this year I just kind of, put the garden to the wayside, didn't get watered as frequently and consistently as potatoes like. Now I did get potatoes. We ate those for dinner one night. I don't even remember what it was used in, but they were delicious and we got to eat something out of the garden. I probably will try the potato tower again next year, but with the forethought of we're gonna put more work into the garden next season. I think it was good to give myself a little bit of respite, given the circumstances. So we are just waiting for all of these lovely potato vines, sweet potato vines, which were ones that I started from a store-bought potato. I used potato slips from that, which I think is sitting on a shelf. The potato still is sitting on a shelf in soil and is still producing potato slips as we speak. And I have not given it water. I don't know how it's doing it, but we are gonna wait for these vines to turn brown and die back, and that's when we'll go ahead and harvest our sweet potatoes. They're wily, just like the rest of the garden. I have weeds and of course poison ivy. So sweet potatoes galore, hopefully in our future, sometime soon. As we come this way, you guys will see the woods between me and my neighbor are gone, or in process of being removed, which takes away some privacy, but all will be fine. This bed is starting to thrive now that it's been a couple months. This bed is filled with peppers. We've got some poblanos. We've got bell peppers, some of which have been gnawed on by some critters. A couple of different sizes of bell peppers, all twisted and turny. There's some pretty good size ones. I mean, I'll take it. I won't be picky. You've got some pretty snapdragons in here. Some basil that the bees are still enjoying because they're flowered. We've got green stalks that are very dry and crispy and need a soil refresh come next season. We've got volunteer garlic popping up everywhere in here. I added some compost on this guy, and I don't know where I'm going to be planting garlic this year, but somewhere the garlic will be planted. We've got some dinosaur kale that is way past being eaten, at least eaten by us. Other critters have found them to be quite delicious. The arch trellis is probably the best part of my garden currently. We've got black beans galore, which I will leave on the vines to dry and get more dried black beans. We've got volunteer loofahs, which we'll also leave these on the vine to dry, which I didn't know if I was going to get loofah this year, but I think I've got like 6 loofahs or so, which is awesome, especially since I wasn't sure if I was going to get them or not. We've got dry, crunchy things, dead tomatoes. The tomato harvest this year was very sad, very pathetic. That is okay. Aw, look to Sunny, my only sunflower. This is the only one I got this year, and it's very sad. Uh-oh, we got a squirrel that was getting ready to get snatched by a hawk. You see him on the tree? He's like right there. He's looking. He almost got swooped. That was crazy. So we have loofah, beans. I've got 2 cucumbers on here that I'm letting mature very to completeness. Got that one and then this one. I'm gonna save seeds from this. This is the China Jade cucumber. These were fantastic. I'm gonna get him to hang down. Maybe he'll grow straighter. There you go. But we might even get more loofah than I anticipated, which is awesome. So these guys I will let get completely rock solid, which this guy is doing pretty well. But this is the China Jade. These cucumbers were so delicious. Perfect for sliced cucumbers. Out of all of the melons, I have that one little... Look how sad he looks. The vine is dead. I should probably pick that and just see what's inside. Alright, let's do it. Wow, what a harvest. Just a beautiful little watermelon. I thought I had gotten rid of or at least escaped the mosquitoes, but I don't think I did. Besides all the dead things, we do still have a nice little petite patch of zinnias, some little yellow ones, some little Isabellina, tiny white ones. These orange ones are they're a little dirty right now because they got rained on, but they're really pretty. The monarchs really, really like these guys. Ooh, we got a dead bug. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what happened to you. He died on the flower. But these guys bloomed just recently. They're really pretty. We got these bright pink fuchsia ones, some little green envy, some other little white ones, some, I think those are the Isabellina, and then peppermint stick. So, crispy garden galore. Let's crack this guy open. My curiosity is killing me. Ooh. Look at that. It smells delicious. I mean, for being such a little guy, he's very tasty. I'm gonna share the other half with my boyfriend. I got some seeds in here too. Probably just save those. You gotta treasure the small harvests. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for him. He likes his watermelon cold. And he's excited. Small baby harvest. Just a little snack. Alright, let's head back out into the garden just for a moment. So, if you didn't notice, the biggest change to happen since I have seen you guys last is my balcony is completely gone. So after my dog passed, my boyfriend and I needed a refresh. So let me point you guys down a little. Need to be more. We needed a refresh. So we went ahead and painted the entirety of the main floor. It's this really pretty green. We cleaned things up, reorganized. We got rid of a couch. We got some new couches for free, which was awesome. And we hosted a party. And I got to celebrate as an adult, my first adult birthday party. I just turned 29, which last year my 20s. And I think we just needed the next chapter to start. So we sent kind of a laundry list to our landlord of things that needed maintenance, and among those was the balcony. We had no idea what she would do, being that she's a landlord, and sometimes landlords just do the bare minimum. But the guy came, and in one single day, this was all gone. So it has been raining here in Cincinnati, which, thank God. It has been a drought for like a month, which is also contributing to the fact that my garden is crispy. But it has been raining for the last 2 days, I think. And it's supposed to rain until the end of the week, which is great. So that's great for the garden. But that also means that the balcony is going to be put off until it is dry outside, because he's not going to be working in the rain. So we'll see. It will be nice to have a spot in the garden to look out on, and not feel like we're gonna fall through. Plus it also makes videos a little better, I guess, because we don't have a balcony that is just falling apart. So all that to say, I just wanted to pop on here, say hi to you guys, check in. We are doing good. We are excited for this next season. I am kind of ready for the winter, only because, well, it's gonna be a slew of emotions. My dog loved the snow. I love the snow. Winter is, I've always loved winter, which is funny to say as a gardener. But the winter is really like a nice solace, a respite, a quiet spot. You know, you go outside when it's snowing and everything is just so quiet. It's so quiet, especially when it's dark outside and it's snowing. It's just like this cool, like crisp, I don't know how to describe it. But it'll be nice to kind of slow down, reevaluate, and just kind of come back to this channel and like give you guys my all, because I still want to be monetized. I still want to make this a full-time thing, and I think I needed that time to kind of, I don't know, find myself again. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I will put a video up here for you guys to enjoy until my next upload. But until then, thank you guys so much for joining me in my dead, dying garden as we enter into fall. It is fall, as we're in fall. And I will see you guys in the next video.